I am on my way to Tyler, Texas today, which is about a 2-hour drive one way for me. So yeah, we got a lot of driving to do today. And I'm going to be honest, it's a portrait shoot, a corporate headshot kind of portrait shoot for one person for one of those like, not emergency, like one of those neighborhood clinics, if you will. Kind of like you see in the Walgreens and like at some Walmarts and like CVS's and stuff like that. It's one of those for one of the providers, just one. Last time I did one of these was like a couple weeks ago. I went in there. It literally took me about 10-15 minutes to do 2 providers. So yes, I am driving about 3 or 4 hour round trip to work for 15 or so minutes. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Tyler for the longest time. To be honest, this client has been trying to book this shoot since around November, but things either come up or scheduling has been weird or providers have been swapping out. But now, finally, heading over to Tyler. I've always wanted to visit Tyler. They have a really neat little downtown historical square area that I want to go check out. So I'm pretty stoked. Hopefully the weather holds out. There's a slight chance of a little bit of rain, but I think we're going to be good to kind of hang out and walk around for a little bit. So I'm pretty stoked. So back to the shoot. 10R6, 24 to 105. Do you know the drill? I am bringing some lights. I figured I'm driving this far. I might as well like bring out the lights and do all that stuff. I also brought my 50 mil, my 51.8. I doubt I'm gonna use the 50 mil. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna use the 24 to 105. But I'm more than likely gonna set up the lights just because, again, I'm driving this far. Might as well spend a little bit of extra time shooting as opposed to just going in there and like just blasting through the shoot real quick. So yeah, pretty stoked. I'll set up the lights. I'll try to get a quick clip of everything all set up if I can. It's a small clinic, so if it's pretty busy there, I'm not gonna, dink around and worry about getting my shots for the video. I'm there primarily for work and secondary, maybe to get a few clips if I can for this and socials and all that. But I got about an hour and 20 minutes left in this drive just to get there. And I am quite possibly running a smidge later than I would like to be. I wanted to be there super early, but I think I'm just gonna be there like normal early, if you will. We're going to just relax. Drive is real nice so far. I've only run into a little bit of traffic. I'm gonna enjoy the scenery, kind of enjoy some music, maybe a podcast or something. Hopefully, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get there early enough to do a little bit of talking, but I will check in a sec and let you know how things go. And hopefully I can show you kind of the setup. I really hope I can show you the setup because it's real simple. 2 glowbox flashes, my TT685Cs for the Canon, my remote trigger, and I'm using my Godox silicone diffusers as opposed to bringing big umbrellas and anything like that. So as compact as I can get it, all in one small bag. What's that small, but I'll show you all that stuff, I promise. I gotta drive. I gotta try not to worry about not being there like an hour early. So drive and then I'll check in.
Just how you got it. Down here, I'm so glad. Waving my white flag. Make it.
That's it. That's a wrap. I literally took 19 minutes from the time I got there to introduce myself and to look around to the time I was out. So really, I think maybe 10 minutes for the shoot total, and then another like 5 or 10 minutes for just dinking around and chatting. So pretty easy. I mean, I got out one light, I think you saw, and I used my dome diffuser because overall it was decent lighting. I could have gotten away without using an external flash, to be honest, but I just wanted to use the flash. It definitely made the photos a lot better. I was able to bring the ISO down a little bit. So yeah, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I did almost forget a few bits of information, so I'm glad I remembered while I was in the parking lot, because that would have been, it would have been annoying. It wouldn't have been like the end of the world. I could have just called and got the information, but yeah, I obviously need a bit more coffee now. Anyway, that's it. We're done for today. Well, for the shoot, I have to, take care of the photos and all that stuff and, drive 2 hours home. But we're done with that kind of stuff for right now. I am about 6 or 7 minutes away from the little downtown area. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to go check it out. It was raining a little bit off and on the way here. Nothing horrible, just a little bit of sprinkle, but enough to get the ground wet and make sure I wasn't going to use cruise control. Hopefully, that's the extent of the rain and the storms that I am going to have to deal with while I'm here. And hopefully I don't have to deal with it going back on the highway, because that would just suck. But that's the plan right now, is to head to the little downtown area, check it out. Maybe there's some coffee, maybe there's some food. If not, there's stuff all over the place, so I'm not too concerned. I just want to walk around for a little bit, check out the downtown area, since I did drive 2 hours to get over here. So overall, the shoot was great. The provider that I was shooting was exceptional, super relaxed, super chill, super funny. Really was just open to anything as far as like posing and such. Just real nice, super stoked. It all went just so quick, so easy, so painless. I love when shoots are like that. Don't get me wrong, I still love a good challenge, but it's good to be able to just relax after driving for 2 hours and that's your work. So definitely no complaints. Cute little downtown area. It's not as busy in the way that I would like some of the smaller towns that I've been to. For some reason, the courthouse is right here, but the jail is also right across the street. So there's bail bonds all over the place and lawyers all over the place. Just a handful of little restaurants and junk. A little different, if you will. I'm sure there's I'm sure there's more going on, like further down the road that way and maybe that way, but I wanted to check out the square first. I don't know if I'm going to head down there, because I just like the square. I wanted to check out the square. I like to get the shots of when I bring a film camera like the Bronica, I like to get shots of the municipal court building, stuff like that. But I didn't today because I didn't want to juggle too much in the car. So no big deal. Now I'm going to head home, 2 hour drive, give or take 10, 15 minutes, because I'm probably going to have to stop like 18 times. Yeah, we're going to get some coffee. And we gotta get some food somewhere. I should probably punch that in first before punching in my home address. Okay, let's do that. That's a wrap for right now. Anyway, so here's what I use. R6 24-105. Didn't even use the 50 mil. Didn't even take it out. Didn't bother with it. I had to get some wide shots and I had to get some tight shots, and it's just easier. I have my Godox trigger here. This one's the X2T, the C version for Canon, and that was triggering my Godox, the 685. Yeah, 685C. I used my little dome diffuser here, the silicone diffuser that kind of compresses real nice for easy travel. And I just used that to diffuse the light quite a bit. And gives me a similar finish to like a bounce umbrella would do. Big stand, pointed down, a 45-ish degree angle and lower power, higher ISO to kind of light everything a little bit better, but still bring a bit of depth between the person and the background, because I am shooting at f4. So that's not going to blur out the background quite as good as like a 1.8 or even like a 2.8. But that's not the point of these photos. These photos are for their website, for provider resources and stuff like that. I think it's at 1/64 for the power. And then I think it was around ISO 600, give or take. And that pretty much covered everything. The back was lit really nicely, and then the person was lit even better with a little bit of light. Could have used two, but didn't have to. No big deal. That's it for right now. So I did this responsibly: 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. So my next shoot is not tomorrow, but the next day, which should be pretty fun. It's the charity event. I believe I got to look at the details, but it's a charity event, and I'm booked for 3 hours of coverage for the whole event. They're going to have like the banner where you take your photo in front of, and that's going to be me. And then they're just going to be doing fun charity things. So looking forward to that. That's in a few days. So a little bit of rest, a little bit more project work, and then we're going to go do that. Stay tuned if you want to. Like, share, subscribe if you're into that kind of stuff. If not, I don't care. You do you. I got to go now. Okay, bye.